fuck's charging?
All right, we're back. This is the No Coaster Podcast. This is going to be episode 18. Today, we're going to break down UFC Fight Night. This is going to be in Kansas City. And we have Ian Machado Gary versus Carlos Prates.
Yeah.
It's going to be a banger that just came together recently because I think Prates' fight fell through in the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
UFC 314. So, yeah, man, Ian comes in as a late replacement once again against a high prospect guy. He did that against Romanov, which turned out like a pretty good fight for Ian.
Honestly, yeah.
Even though he lost, he still performed well in that fight.
Yeah,
I would say.
agree.
So, all right, man, let's get into it. Let's see who we got. We have, to start us off, Ikram Aliskerov versus Andre Muniz. This is a middleweight bout. Randy Brown versus Nicholas Dalby, a welterweight bout. Michel Pereira versus Abus Magomedov, another middleweight bout. This is a lot of fights for the main, huh?
It really was.
We have Giga Chikadze versus David Onama. Featherweight, Anthony Smith, Zhang Mingyang in the light heavyweight division, which is going to be the co-main event. And then, as we mentioned previously, Ian Machado Gary versus Carlos Prates, fighting for a contender spot in the welterweight bout. Maybe not number one, but definitely both guys can make a real name for themselves after this fight.
Oh, for sure.
And go for a run for that belt.
Yeah.
All right, man. So looking at these fights, we are going to break down the top 4 fights. But what do you rank, or what do you give this card?
I mean, man, it's a I don't know how, it's not to be mean, but it's a low grade stat card.
Fight night though.
Yeah, like it has these fights in here where they are going to be bangers. You are going to see, a lot of different kind of fighting styles in this one.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to see some guys want that rank.
Yeah.
Some of these guys are ranked, some of these guys aren't. A lot of them want that number beside their name.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna see if they jump up or go down, and man, it's gonna be exciting. I mean, if I were to rank this fight, 1 through 10, probably say like 7.5-ish.
Okay.
It definitely
That's
has
fair.
a chance to be an 8
Relative to Fight Night.
Yeah.
7.5. Yeah. I would give this a solid 8.2, if that's even a thing. Just because of I think the main fight is a very interesting fight.
It's gonna be exciting.
I think if it wasn't for the main, it'd be like, it's okay. But nah, there's some definitely, like you said, prospects or guys that are trying to make names for themselves.
Yeah.
I do like that we're not in the Apex.
Oh yeah.
They've been going to different places. This time around, they're gonna go to Kansas City. It's just, I don't know. It's just better for. I feel like the fighters, atmosphere, all of like. I'm just all for going away from Apex.
Yeah.
Those fights just don't seem like. It doesn't seem like the fighters can really get into it.
No, not really. Not when there's no crowd or any. You get the home fighter and the opponent and stuff like that, and it definitely makes a difference when you get the vibe and people chanting and stuff like that, where it really bumps up that pressure in the fight and it makes it that much more exciting.
Yep. All right, man. Saying that, let's get into it.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about our first fight. Let's break this down. All right. So we're going to first break down Michel Pereira versus Abus Magomedov. Both of these guys, man, aren't bad fighters at all. I'd say they're both not the best cardio machines. but they both come in with different styles.
Oh yeah.
And can definitely both finish each other, finish any fighter.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Very exciting fighter, Michel. He does some wild stuff.
Yeah,
wild.
his style in the cage is crazy. Do you see him like a bouncy ball?
Yep.
Running, jumping
off the cage,
doing spinning kicks and Superman punches, and
yeah.
it's wild.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
There's like a roll that he does. Like you're in front of me, he rolls, tries to hit you with that heel.
Yeah.
Side leg kick with a counter right. Wow, I mean, there's the rolling.
Yeah.
Or even the guy on the ground, and he did like a backflip into the guy.
Yeah, he's
Thank you, UFC. Thank you, Sean Shabby. Thank you.
Just standing there, he turns around and then backflips into him, and I'm like, what the hell?
I don't know, man. This guy should be called the highlight. All right, not Justin. I mean, Justin should just be called, I don't know, just fucking BMF. But Michel, man, this guy's definitely going for the highlights.
Yeah, he brings it, and he wants to make a stamp on all his fights.
It's kind of gone against him though at some times because he gassed out in some fights, but he's not terrible though. Like he's showed some fights where he's gone to decisions and he's held his own. So, he's not like an absolute can when it comes to the gas tank, but
it definitely could be better.
It's been a problem. I know he had issues making, what was it, welterweight? And he's fighting middleweight now. So he was a big welterweight. He had success there, but when he went to middleweight, he was on a rampage.
Yeah.
Until he came across, who was it? Hernandez. Yeah, man. Anthony Hernandez just totally destroyed.
Yeah.
Michel Pereira. Ragdolled him, controlled him the whole entire 5-round fight. It was pretty bad, but check this out.
Yeah, dude, I believe it was an 8-fight win streak before Hernandez.
Yep. I mean, look, so he comes in, Danny Roberts, which was the craziest UFC debut I've ever seen. I don't know do you remember watching this fight or no?
I don't, man.
No?
I probably did.
All right.
I just don't remember.
All right, that's it. We're watching it. We're watching it because it's crazy, man. All right, man. Check this debut. Oh, watch your ears. Watch your ears. I warned you that time.
Yep. Thank you. I do remember this fight. Fight. Yeah.
So dude just comes in, just already starts doing crazy
just like really
stuff.
like loosey goosey kind of fighting style where it's just like just kind of feeling it, and then man, just that spring.
Real bouncy, switching stances really well. Oh, check this out.
Yeah, this one
tagged
like,
him.
I got you.
Came off the cage. Yeah, he looks big.
Big 170.
This was welter.
Big guy, man. Throwing them kicks. Already throwing them kicks. Throwing them feints.
I want to see this one right here. Rolling Thunder.
Yeah.
What?
Literally has a move that he called Rolling Thunder.
No way.
That's crazy.
Oh, nasty teep right there. Oh, dude.
I saw that.
He loves doing that. Eee. Like, how far can you do this, though? Oh.
Yo, man.
Jesus, dude. That's his debut.
That's crazy.
Nasty
Dude,
finish.
that knee to that right is nasty.
Man. So, this is what this guy is capable of. That was at welterweight. Again, if we look at his record, he did lose against Connolly in a decision, lost against Diego Lopez, but didn't because he was beating his ass, and then he got an illegal knee.
Yeah.
And then check this out. I think he said, how many fights? 7?
8.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goes to middleweight. 6, 7, 8. All 3 of these middleweight bouts in the first round, and then runs into Anthony Hernandez. Gets grounded, pounded in the 5th round, but the whole entire fight was just all Anthony Hernandez.
Yeah. It really was.
So that's Pereira. Abus is I think he's somewhere like Dagestan maybe, but like Germany.
It's crazy because his record shows like 27-6-1, but like UFC, he only has 5 fights in the UFC.
Oh, well, that's just like his other pro
the
fights.
pro record. Yeah, because I was tripping. I'm like, dude, this guy's been he's been fighting for a minute.
Yeah, no, that's pro MMA.
So like I look back into it and I'm like, oh, this guy's kind of new, man. Like,
so he's fought at PFL and KSW, and then I'm pretty sure some promotion over there in Dagestan or something.
Mixed fight, GMC,
Eagle
European
FC,
MMA. Yeah, so he's got a lot of fights under his belt, man. A lot of green.
Yeah.
A lot of green.
Yeah. Abus, he's
such a funny name.
yeah, he moved to Germany when he was like 15. This guy can crack. He's got some nasty leg kicks in his game. He's got good wrestling. He can sub, great top control. He's usually got a good reach advantage on his opponents.
Yeah, he's lanky.
And that pretty much sets up his striking. He's just a sniper in there. Sneaky power. Doesn't look like he's gonna load up with his shots, which makes it that much dangerous. He's landed 10 takedowns in his last fight, so he can mix it up, man. You know, he can mix it up, which makes him a well-balanced, well-rounded fighter. If he does get tagged by a crazy Pereira type of shot, can this guy take him down and just keep that top control, recover from a shot, and maybe land some ground and pound of his own?
Yeah.
Tire Pereira out, and then Pereira can't really be as explosive as he usually is.
I can see that.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. This fight should be interesting for sure.
Yeah, man. This Abus guy, watching his highlights, I like the front kick that he throws. So I'm thinking that if he uses that against Pereira, definitely keep that reach advantage going. Like kind of tagging him and making sure that he's keeping that distance from him, just because he throws such unorthodox kicks. And Pereira having that I don't even know how to, it's that capoeira.
Yeah, capoeira.
It's like dance.
Yep.
Shit. Yep. It's what he uses a lot.
Yeah.
I've noticed that.
And he does the Superman punch afterwards.
Yeah, so
that front kick you were talking about, he did that against this guy, Dustin Fuzz. Did the front kick on him and ended him in 19 seconds.
19 seconds, man. So it's deadly. It's there. And yeah, man. I feel like with it's not the first fight of the main card, but man, this is a banger coming in.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, so he kind of got a little exposed here in this Sean Strickland fight. He did pretty well against Sean. He was just landing kick after kick, strike after strike, and in the second round just looked completely gassed. Sean took advantage, ended him in 4 minutes 20 seconds into the second, and it was just bad, man. Like the crazy how gassed he was. He just gave up in there and just put his hands down, just fell, and was taking just shots from Sean. And then he goes against Caio Borralho, which is another fighting nerd.
Oh,
and
man.
It's crazy because he loses a decision there. And those are two fights that I feel like are not too bad fighters to lose to. I mean, look at this guy. Upward trajectory. Probably gonna fight Hamza for the belt. But we'll get to that later on when we talk about current events. And then he gets through that, beats Warley Alvarez, which isn't the best fighter, in a decision, beats Ferreira in an arm triangle choke in the 3rd round. And now he's not fighting Ferreira, he's fighting Pereira. And yeah, man, he kind of did fix his cardio. He did fix that, which is good. But his takedowns are a little telegraphed, which I feel like Pereira can do a good job of just avoiding it. This guy is hittable. He's a little chinny.
Yeah.
He is a little chinny. He's got tagged by, I think it was Ferreira in the 2nd round. But, I mean, Pereira, his cardio isn't the worst, but it is better than a boost.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, okay, you know what? But can this guy use the grappling to get him tired? That's where I'm like, man, like, I don't know. If this guy fights the right fight, if he has like that like high IQ, he like in his last fight, his physique, he looked like a different guy. He was just like, it was like back muscles on his like back, because his back muscles had muscles. And it was insane, man. Because he looked like it just, I don't know, different fighter.
Yeah.
So I'm like, is he cleaning these things up? His cardio definitely looks better. So can he take Pereira down? Because this guy, if you can survive the 1st round, I feel like maybe a boost can even sneak away with the decision here.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on if Pereira puts on that pressure, if he's throwing more. You know, it's you never want to put it to the ref's hands, but I mean, if it comes down to it, I mean, it can go decision.
I do have this crazy stat here before we go through to our pick. In 45 fights, Pereira, only fluffy Anthony Hernandez was able to take him down.
Wow.
And keep him there.
That's crazy. So it takes a high level.
That's what I'm saying. So if Abus can't do it, and it's in the striking,
yeah.
But if he can, it's so. Yeah, man. All right. I'll go first.
All right.
I'll do the. Let's see. This one was, I think, easy for me. Although Abus is looking better in his fights, I think that Strickland fight was just bad, man.
Yeah.
And some of his other fights too, you just see him blowing air, just like huffing and puffing gas. So I think Pereira can maybe not get it done in the 1st round, because Abus tries to take him down, wastes his time. Pereira stuffs like his takedowns. Pereira maybe lands on him, but just doesn't get enough to KO him. But I think he can get it done in the 2nd round. So I'm gonna go KO TKO 2nd round for Michel Pereira, the Demolidor.
Yeah.
Demolidor.
Yeah, the Melidor.
Yeah, there you go. All right, what you got?
Yeah, man. I liked both of these fighters, but I'm a Michel fan on this one, and I had him 3rd round KO TKO.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
3rd round.
I feel like that's, I know that's kind of when he slows down.
Okay.
But I feel like the unorthodoxness that he'll bring when Abus is tired might get him that win on the 3rd, if he doesn't do it in the 2nd.
Hey, he does have some subs, which is crazy. I feel like that's something we didn't talk about. Like, this guy's got some subs. I would not be surprised if he gets a little sub in there. He's got 6 subs.
Wins. Oh yeah. 6
oh.
in the 1st, 2.
Oh, 8 total.
2 in the 3rd.
So yeah, man, this guy can get it done with subs. Like he did it here against Wateria. He did it against another Michel. And he's got ground and pound.
Yep.
Subs. So okay.
It's there.
Yeah, man, that'd probably be my 2nd pick if I could have a 2nd pick. Let's move on to the next bout, which is our feature fight. This is between Giga Chikadze, the ninja, versus David Onama, the silent assassin. This has potential to be fight of the night.
This one's going to be good. This one's going to be really good.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. These guys are good. on the feet. I think maybe one has better grappling than the other, but I love Giga's style, man.
Yeah.
You know, same thing with Yair. I have that like that style is just a soft spot for me, and Giga's exciting spinning kicks, everything he throws is nasty.
They literally have a kick. It's called the Giga kick.
The Giga kick.
I think it's the left kick to the liver.
Yeah, we can
That's
just
his thing.
pan to that. It's just.
Has been working in his boxing, but Chikadze has been a little bit more.
What a shot! What a shot by Chikadze! And Leo Pinto is in a world of pain!
You can watch this highlight over and over. He's just so accurate with his strikes and being able to mix up high punches to get the guard up and then mix in those different body attacks. He kept mixing up head and body until he finished with that beautiful left hook kick.
Boom, boom. It's just he does this so many times.
It's
man.
crazy. It's crazy. And how many top level fighters Giga's fought? We're talking Cater, Barboza, Swanson, Allen. I mean, list goes on and on. This guy's top level fighter fighting other top level fighters.
Exactly.
And it's amazing, man. The steady pace throughout the fight, good kicks, picks his shots. The guy is exciting to watch. And then you go to his opponent and you watch him and you're like, man, this guy, he puts it on. He's one of those guys that he looks for shots. He kind of takes some shots at the same time. I feel like a lot of the times Onama kind of rushes it because I've seen that, and then he gets tagged up.
True.
But I mean, he can TKO KO you. He has that power.
He does.
You know,
he really does.
That's what's kind of dangerous about it. The one thing though is he has low kick defense. That was one of the things I saw. So if Giga, which has his kicks, I mean, put that pressure on with leg kicks with the midsection
chop
kicks.
at the calves.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Yeah, and then get him thinking about the calves, and then boom, headshot,
mid shot,
headshot. Or what does Leon Edwards say? Kill shot, dead.
Kill shot, yeah.
Headshot, dead.
Headshot dead. That's it.
Something like that.
Yeah, man.
That'd be nice. That'd be a crazy sequence there. I could see that happening for sure. But this guy Giga, what really gets me about him is like he is older.
Yeah.
This guy Onama's got the younger status and the momentum behind him. And Giga's kind of a little inactive as of recent.
Yeah, I was about to say, his the record has kind of been like loss recently.
Yep.
And I mean, 2002 to 2004, 3 fights. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's a long.
And we're in 2005 actually.
Yeah. So that's kind of a big difference between fights.
So I'm
especially
wondering,
3 fights.
Is it like injuries? Is it what is it? You know what I mean? Like it's not like there's canceled fights and there's two. There's
so
two.
he was supposed to fight Josh Emmett before Arnold Allen.
Yeah.
That would have been a good fight. And then Sodiq Yusuf.
Yeah, so Giga, man, again, his kicking is just impressive. He utilizes the distance well with the kicking.
Yes.
Then there's a crazy stat where he's like 89% like in that distance striking range away from threats and things like that. So that's nice, but I feel like this guy needs to definitely like get in Giga's face, take those kicks away.
Yeah.
Make it a dogfight.
He has to
maybe
pressure.
even take it down on the ground. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if Onama's like the guy who takes people down, like that's his first go-to, but if he does, you're taking so many like tools away from this guy.
Yes. I agree.
But this guy had a really good performance against Arnold Allen before the Calvin Kattar fight, man, on a tear.
Dude, the guy was running.
Yeah, look at this.
Running.
And this is all in the UFC. So first fight against Brandon Davis, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and we're talking about Barboza, Cub Swanson.
Yeah, because I was like, Cub was already kind of out,
Yeah.
but he was still a big name.
Yep,
Barboza at the same time.
3 performance of the nights, and then runs into Calvin Kattar.
And even on Calvin Kattar had performance of the night. Fight of the night, actually.
Exactly. And so Calvin Kattar was a little too much for him. Got the best of Caceres. Did well against Arnold Allen. I didn't think he did bad against him.
I didn't think so either.
So Giga, man, you can't rule this guy out. This guy is definitely a guy you can put your money on, but I don't know, man. It's hard to choose right now with Onama with his, wrestling. He does Giga have wrestling? No.
Mm-hmm.
This guy can strike. He's got power. Onama does.
Yes.
And he can grapple. So I'm like, he's got more of like weapons, I feel like, in this fight, which is kind of getting me to want to choose him. He's got good scrambles. He's not gonna use them. He does have a chin. Onama's been cracked by Landwehr, Romero, Jones.
Yeah, I've seen him get wobbled.
Yeah.
On some of his fights,
and he survives.
Damn. And he comes back.
And one of the biggest things I like about him is that he stays calm and composed in the fight. Like, even in scrambles, he's always just chilling, like breathing. He's not like, he doesn't look like anxious in there. He doesn't look too frantic in there. He's always just calm, which is good, efficiency.
Oh, yeah.
And that helps with your cardio. And so he can push the pace forward. He stays busy, knees, elbows. But Onama's guessing, it can be a little bit of an issue, I feel like, at times. He's not super accurate with his takedowns.
Yeah.
So if he can't take Giga down, it might be a long night for Onama, but
I think so.
I don't know, man. He does need to work on that head movement a little bit.
Yeah.
Who do you got on this one?
So this one, drum roll, please. I got Giga.
The Giga kick.
The Giga kick. I'm gonna back the Giga kick on this one.
Okay.
And man, I'm gonna go decision. Yep.
All right. Hey. That's a good pick, man. Decision for Giga. I really wanted to go for Giga on this one, like you, but I'm gonna go for David Onama. Decision win.
Damn. Okay.
Again, man, relying on more weapons, younger fighter.
Yeah.
On momentum, has been more active. Just needs to crowd Giga, take those weapons away, circle away from the power kick, or from that Giga kick, circle away the opposite way, and take his ass down, finish him, take down. I mean, like, TKO would be great, but I think it's going to be a decision here for Onama.
Damn.
And we move on. All right. So we have the co-main events in Anthony Smith versus the Chinese prospect making his way into the UFC. This is his 3rd UFC fight. And he's trying to make a name for himself, and he's finally facing a name.
Yep.
But
big name.
It's a big name, but man, this guy's on his way out. This is his retirement fight. And so I think for me, this seems like a setup fight.
It kind of does, where you're seeing a guy go out and you're seeing this up and comer come in with all this hype behind him, you know?
Yep.
And it I don't know. It's like you said, it's just one of those where it feels kind of set up. It sucks, but yes.
Yeah. Especially Legend Smith, but
yeah,
he's his last fight was a little hard to watch because I think one of his coaches had passed away. He was out there fighting emotional, and it wasn't great for him, but
it was hard.
But yeah, man, I mean, Anthony Smith, what can you say about him? He's a amazing submission artist, right?
Yep.
Jiu-jitsu's on point. It makes him well-rounded because he's got some striking in there. He's got good 1-2s. Good fight IQ. I've heard this guy break down fights, really well. That's why he's an
announcer, right?
Analyst or whatever for the UFC. Dude can get in a fist fight, man. He can make it dirty.
He can.
Doesn't really get knocked out in the first round, and we'll put a pin on that for now.
Yeah.
Does not get knocked out in the first round. Somehow was able to last 5 rounds, I think, with Jones, right?
Yep.
And yeah, man, but there's some downsides to Smith.
A lot of the times he pushes the fight and he gets gassed.
Yeah,
A lot of the times.
yeah.
Throws heavy.
Mm-hmm.
He throws heavy shots where a lot of the times where, he can throw jabs and kind of keep that distance and like make it his fight. He ends up pushing to where he makes it their fight, and he gets tired out. They start coming. They get that momentum, and then it ends up being their fight the rest of the fight.
Yeah. I think it might be the same in this one.
Yeah.
Let's talk about a little bit of this guy's stats. So he has 18 wins, all of them in the first round.
Yeah.
11 fight winning streak, 2 in the UFC. 1 was in the Road to UFC event.
Yes, I saw that.
He's been training in a Muay Thai gym for this one.
Really?
His whole camp moved to
Wow.
Thailand, and he used to fight in the heavyweight. I don't know if you've seen this guy's calves, but they're massive,
Dude,
man. He's got
massive.
He's got tree trunks for calves.
The kicks
Insane.
are definitely
Mhm.
a big thing in his arsenal.
He's dangerous.
He is.
He's dangerous, man. Again, we said 18 first round KOs. So he's dangerous. He's got KO power and he's got good submission game too.
Yeah.
Now, there's a lot of these fights were in the China promotion, and there's a lot of saying that the competition out there is not the greatest. Honestly, there's a bunch of bums that are fat at that division, and he's just taking them out one by one.
Yeah.
He does have 6 losses that came early in his career, really early, but I think he's progressed a lot since then.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, watching the recent highlights that I saw, I was like, man, this guy is on a tear, and he wants to put some numbers in front of his name.
Yep.
For sure.
So hasn't lost since 2019. Seems like
That's crazy.
5 years. And yeah, a lot of that was early on. So this guy, again, the UFC is probably just trying to boost this guy up. Chinese viewership. That's a lot of viewers right there. That's a big market to hit. So I don't really see much fighters outside of Song Yadong that are like really legit guys. So I don't know. Maybe the Mountain Tiger can get it done.
I saw his nickname and I was like, the Mountain Tiger. Okay, I like it. I like it.
Yep. So okay. So he does have a chin.
Yes,
I've seen that. He's not afraid to get in a firefight.
Yeah, he can take shots and throw shots.
Yep. But that's what I'm kind of scared about this guy, because I feel like he relies on his power versus using technique.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he's gotten away with that so far. But what happens when you run into like Pereira?
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like what? Like when you can't rely on that power, man. You're gonna get knocked out. You're gonna get slept.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that I want to see in this fight. Another thing, this guy has never won a fight outside the first round.
So it's like, if he gets taken, if this fight goes into the second, third, is this a 3-round fight, right? I believe
3-round fight.
3-round fight.
Yeah, look at this crazy resume.
How tired is this guy gonna be, even going into the second round?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And we haven't seen it.
And third.
Yeah, we haven't seen it. Look at this.
How is his gas
First
tank?
3 fights, first round, and then first round,
round
all
one,
of
round
this.
Round one.
This is round 2.
All round one.
This
Round
is round 2.
And that was right coming out of
First
amateur.
pro fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this guy hasn't been battle tested, and again, we put a pin on it. This guy's never been. Anthony Smith has never been knocked out in the first round.
Will it happen?
I don't know, man. Either Smith gets knocked down the first round, or this guy gets a win outside the first round. This is a interesting one. Nasty ground and pound. I can definitely see that happening with Ming Yang.
Yes.
He's never seen a decision. But he's been sub 2 times, KO 3 times. His cardio isn't that bad. I'm telling you, his sloppy technique relies on the power shots. Anthony Smith has been finished 16 times.
Yeah. And some of them have been pretty bad.
11 KOs, 5 subs.
Yeah. It's seen some bad KO, TKOs.
Yeah. He's taken some damage over the years for sure.
For sure.
Okay. Is this me?
Yes, I believe
Think so, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna go for it. Let's get right into the pick here. I'm going to go for the Chinese man, the Mountain Tiger, Zhang Mingyang. I was fighting this. I thought Anthony Smith can take it to the second round, get a sub. That's the only way I can see the path to victory for Anthony Smith. But I think Mingyang is gonna get it done, man. Setup fight. He's gonna keep this fight standing. Close the distance on Smith, be that KO threat like he always is, and find the shot early in the fight. I think that Ming Yang gets this done in the second round, KO TKO. I think Anthony Smith does last the first round.
Dang.
Especially because maybe Smith, I don't know, just tries to scramble with this guy, stay alive somehow.
Yeah.
Just be all bloodied up. I could see like him being like saved by the bell, and then Ming Yang just getting it done early, just because I don't even know. It could be like a cut that was too nasty.
Oh, yeah.
But Anthony Smith is gonna want to go out with a bang because this is his retirement fight. I can't unsee Smith getting rained on by shots from Zhang Ming Yang. So again, KO TKO second round.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, I'm back in the Mountain Tiger man on this one. I'm going with the flow, and I got Ming Yang first round.
Okay.
KO TKO.
Fair.
Fair. His power's good. I feel like he might bring it to Anthony, kind of press him against the cage, start piecing him apart. Who knows, maybe a little ground and pound in the first round. Bing, bang, boom.
Zhang Ming Gang.
Yeah.
Getting it done. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. All right. That's a good pick. Surprised this is the co-main.
I know.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think Iga Onama maybe.
I feel like that would have been a solid co-main.
But I guess maybe just, paying respect to Anthony Smith.
Oh, for sure.
All right, man. This next fight, I got a lot to say. I'm not going to lie. This is a banger, man. This is a pay-per-view worthy fight.
For damn sure.
I'm glad this fight came together. Carlos Parata is a fighting nerd.
Yep.
And these guys, again, have the plot armor behind their back. They're an 18-0 streak. A lot of people are saying that's biased because there's another girl on their team that's a fighting nerd. She's lost. But, whatever, man. We're talking about the top 4 guys, right?
Exactly.
Hufi, Bojalo, Gene Silva, and then Parates.
Parates, yeah.
These guys are on a tear,
Dude,
man.
They
look unstoppable.
Messing this UFC thing up.
Name a better fighting camp right now.
Not right now? None. These guys are putting it on and putting on shows every single fight.
Exactly, dude. So this should be a banger. Ian Machado, man, this guy has been training with Charles Oliveira, Damian Maia. He's been getting his grappling game up. He's been known to train with people out from various places around the world, right? But he's been locking in that chuta boxing and that jiu-jitsu game with Oli. So he's really putting it together. Ian Machado gets a lot of shit.
Yeah, he does.
for outside the stuff, but you can't hate on this guy's technical kickboxing ability, man. This guy, he's a very disciplined fighter. He waits for his opponents to make the mistake and then takes advantage of it.
He counters them.
Yep.
Yes.
Counter fighter all day long. Loves the knee to jab.
Yes.
Which I love, dude. That knee to jab is nasty. He also has some sneak.
Don't fucking dap him up. Don't give him up.
You hear Safe say, don't dap him up.
Yep, no, exactly. Do that afterwards if you want. Nice knee from.
Sneaky head kicks after jabs.
Yeah.
You know, he'll throw a jab with a sneaky
It's
head kick.
It's nice.
So I don't know, man. He's got some good shots in here. I like Ian. Again, outside of the stuff that
The bullshit.
yeah, but this guy's a good fighter, man.
He
He's
is.
got nasty low calf kicks. That Neil Magny fight.
Yes.
Neil Magny's got tiny
Dude.
Kevin Durant calves.
Yeah, like
So-
sticks as legs.
So like in the first shot, the first kick, Neil Magny was already going down. So those are a threat. He's got a great sequence that he had in the last minute against Neil.
You just see him already limping. Look at that. It's hard to walk at that point.
Jesus. Yeah, you can see Magny's a little frustrated there.
Yeah, look at that. He limping. Yeah.
You know what? This is it. This was the one I was
Oh.
talking about. Yep. Smells the blood, right?
Yup. He's going for it.
Really turns it up.
Trip. Little ground and pound. That Magny's legs are already done, so he can't even stand up or even try to
Yeah, man.
stop this.
Dang.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, man. So fun fighter, man. The Irish.
Exciting.
He's cool, man. He's cool.
The future.
Yeah. So he's got a smart IQ. What he did against the MVP was impressive. He
Yes.
took his ass down.
Yeah.
You know, take away the crazy dangerous strikes
the
from
bounciness
MVP.
and makes sense.
Won that fight. All right. So Parates, man. This guy's terrifying. His striking.
The nightmare.
Yeah. Literally, man.
No, his striking is crazy, man. Tall, lanky fighter with snappy jabs.
It's got a weird frame, right?
It
It's
is.
like
It's-
long legs.
yeah.
It's
It
weird.
kind of doesn't make sense, but I mean, hey, it's
You know what I noticed? It's hard to take him down because of that. Like he's really good at like
The sprawl.
defending the sprawls
Yeah.
and the single legs, which Ian Gary prefers is those single legs, and he can bounce on the opposite leg.
Mhm.
He has that balance, and he does a good job of like not getting taken down because of that weird frame that
Yeah.
Paratas carries.
it is weird.
So that could pose a problem for Ian Gary. Maybe he isn't as successful with the takedowns, which I feel like is probably going to be one of the main weapons for Ian Gary is to take Paratas down.
Yeah,
It has to be.
he has
honestly.
to try,
Yeah,
because if not, he's gonna get pieced up
Yep.
on the feet. In my honest opinion,
has to be.
Honestly,
Right?
yeah.
That Muay Thai style that he has, it's across his chest
it
for a
literally says
reason.
Muay Thai
Yep.
across his chest.
It's weird, man, because he reminds me of like Karate Kick. He has like that light pressure on his front foot. It's weird. Like he's just like has it there,
It's
ready.
just
He's
there.
even like kind of doing this with it.
Yeah,
And it's weird, man, because he's like
he's fast.
he has a southpaw stance, which allows him to kick people, on the body.
Hmm.
It opens up a lot when you're in that southpaw stance.
Yeah,
So that's something that he can probably do against Ian. He also has lethal calf kicks.
yeah, he does.
So I can see Ian Gary going for a calf kick and then just one right back, right back to him.
Going back and forth.
Yep.
It might happen.
Paratas got nasty combos. His combos are nasty. Good striking defense. Looks to slip shots, glides towards the opposite weak side of opponents. So there's a lot of fight IQ going on there.
Oh yeah.
Again, he's a fighting nerd, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, top level fighters.
Yeah, takedown defense we said was on point. He has a moment where he gets in a predatory stance, waiting for a kill shot. there's a moment, man, in his fights where you can see someone's about to land.
Yeah.
Nasty. So he's got that IQ too of like knows when to go. He's got that nasty knee to the body against Radke.
Yes. And
then oh man, this okay. This one for sure I gotta show you. This is the last thing I'll show you as far as like highlights here. But man, was I impressed with this one little sequence here that Prates had against Jang Liang. Watch your ears.
It wasn't that bad.
Okay, put that down. Okay. So this happened 2 minutes of the second round.
Dang, dude. A whole 7-inch reach advantage.
Yeah, he does have that crazy reach. Man, what he did to this guy Liang, okay.
Tagged him.
Oh,
Slapped him with his foot, dude.
bro, this guy's so dangerous, man.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Like I said, man, he smells blood.
Wow.
Yeah, man, impressive. Not bad for a guy who smokes cigarettes.
That's him?
This is the guy.
Oh my god.
This is the guy
dude.
that smokes cigarettes, man. No bullshit.
So after the fight, he's
Here it is. All right, check out this. It's like a fake knee sequence.
His left hands are going to set up that left kick.
Oh, what?
nice.
Every time he hits him,
That
he
was
almost
nice.
Dude, not a lot of people appreciate that, but I appreciated that just because, like, I don't know, man, just the level that you need to be at to do something like this.
That's talent.
Just to
man.
fake the knee and then just like get the shot off. So
Same knee as what you're punching with too. Like it's a left knee to a left shot.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's high level.
That is.
The only thing that you can see or say from this guy's resume, though, Prates, is he has been subbed 3 times early in his career, and he did show a little bit of giving up early in his career. But it seems like he's really tied up those loose ends
I
for
think so.
sure.
I think so too.
So I don't think he shows quit like he did before. But another big thing, man, just like Ming Yang, we haven't seen him outside the first round. This guy, we have not seen him in the deep waters.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, mate, we have not seen his grappling either. He's got decent takedown defense,
Yes.
but haven't seen his actual ground game. And he hasn't been in the third round in 6 years.
That's crazy.
So that's something that kind of scares me with like picking someone like this, where it's like, all right, what if this does go to the third? What if this goes to the fourth or fifth? How does he have cardio? Yeah, I mean, I would assume from the gym that he comes in, training with guys like Gene that doesn't look tired at all after the third round.
For real.
I would assume yes, he passes that test, because Gary needs to take him down, run that clock, try to get that top control.
Has to.
Maybe try to find some subs, but again, man, this guy's frame is gonna make it very hard for Ian single legs.
I think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
All right, who you got?
Yeah, on this one, I'm a Gary fan. I liked him, for a while. I remember you were the one that put me onto him. Shouts out. And seeing him work his way up and then get his first loss, it sucked, but I mean it was to a good opponent, and it was a good fight. But I'm gonna have to back the Nightmare on this one, man. I like his style, I like the lankiness. I like that he picks his shots. The Muay Thai style. I love that he throws elbows, knees, just everything in between. And I got him in the second round. KO TKO.
Oof.
I feel like the pressure that he's gonna put and the different weapons that he's gonna use, legs, knees, elbows, shins, whatever it comes to, is gonna kind of put Gary in back in his tracks, and he's gonna get it done in that second round with that pressure.
All right, man, that you I might have to. Let me see. Let me do some quick analyzing. Yeah,
The
okay.
lady that has like the Pythagorean theorem shit.
For real, man. All right. Dude, I really want to go for Gary just to be an opposing pick here because okay, so this is what I have for his weakness. Does have a bad habit of exiting when exchanging. He does drop his hand, lift his chin, and backs up straight instead of in an angle, which I can see Peralta's taking full advantage of for sure.
Yeah.
In that specific sequence, when he's exiting out of an exchange, he can get caught. Shavkat caught him multiple times. Jordan Williams was touching him up, and then Kenan Song dropped him. So Ian can get dropped, man, and that's the only reason why I couldn't pick him. Even though I feel like he can win a decision here, I felt like that should have been the pick. Decision, Ian Gary, but the plot armor, the fighting nerds, the Peralta's terrifying nightmare that he is, I cannot bet against this guy, man. I really want to, but nah, man. I already see, I can foresee, man, just Peralta's win. What's his next fight? And probably fighting a crazy fighter nerd. He's talking about title contentions very, very soon. I don't know, man. We had the era of the Dagestans. Maybe we have the era now of the fighting nerds.
The Brazilians are taking it back.
Yeah, man. So I think this is just inevitable. Carlos Peralta is gonna take this home, and he needs to just avoid chasing Ian Gary, cut him off, take advantage of the feet while he's moving backward, and just keep that takedown defense on point.
Yes,
Carlos Peralta, give me him winning in the third round by KO TKO, baby.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
We're locking that in. And that's it, man. That's the picks for this fight. I'm looking forward to this one, even though it is a fight night. Again, I like that they're outside the apex.
Yes.
There's and we can talk about this in our upcoming podcast for current events that should be dropping soon.
Yes, sir.
But the UFC TV deal hasn't came through yet, and so I'm thinking they're holding off on a lot of fights.
I think
announcements because of that.
They're
so
waiting. They're waiting.
yeah, man, I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming up in the near future. So that's it. That's the pod. Thank you all for listening. We appreciate y'all every time. Please like, subscribe, share, and see y'all next time. Peace.